What's up, everyone? I'm Coach Angela. I work for Semper Stronger. I am 51 years old, so I really love longevity training. I think 3 of the important pillars of longevity are mobility, strength, and conditioning. I love using kettlebells for mobility. I love using kettlebells for strength and using kettlebells for conditioning. So 1 tool, 3 pillars of longevity, and that's what makes them the best to me. And I'm 100% biased. So one of the first exercises I will do before I get into my strength work will be mobility. Using a kettlebell, I'm going to show you halos. So you're gonna use a lighter kettlebell. I'm gonna bring the bell into bottoms up position here, keeping my elbows at 90 degrees. I'm gonna take the kettlebell up and around my head, working on shoulder mobility. So here's my inhale breath. Then I exhale back into my neutral, back to 90 degrees. So inhale, exhale. Reversing the direction, I wanna make sure that I take the bell around my head and I do not move my head for the bell, okay? So trying to keep my glutes nice and tight, my rib cage down as I bring the bell up and overhead. Now from here, I'm gonna go into prying goblet squat. So I'm still keeping the kettlebell in bottoms up position. I'm gonna pull down with my elbows inside my knees. I want you to pull down into as deep of a squat as you can, maybe not necessarily how deep I am. So listen to your body. And from here, I'm gonna take 1 elbow into my knee at a time. So I'm prying open. Here's my exhale breath, trying to release tension, trying to drop my hips with each elbow pry, okay? So thinking nice tall spine, proud chest. On an exhale breath, I'm gonna push the floor away to come up, then shake that out. So those are 2 mobility exercises that you can do with a light kettlebell. Then from here, I'll start working on a little bit of strength. I just did shoulder mobility, so now I'm warmed up for a press. I'm gonna come into half kneeling position. From here, I'm gonna bring the bell into rack position. So rack means it's in the triangle of my upper arm and my forearm. I'm finding my collarbone with my thumb. I'm gonna squeeze my glute, drive my feet into the floor. I'm making a rib-hip connection here, making sure that my abs are nice and braced. On an exhale, I'm gonna press the bell up overhead. So this is a little medium, heavy weight for me. Then I'm gonna pull my elbow right back into rack position. So working strength here, exhale to press, inhale to pull it down. I'm gonna use my other hand to help bring the bell back down onto the floor and switch sides. So from here, I'm gonna bring the bell into rack and I'm spiraling the bell around my hand. I'm not letting it clunk over the top of my hand. From here, get nice and tight, squeeze my opposite hand, squeeze my back glute, drive my feet into the floor, exhale to press, then inhale to pull my elbow right back down into rack position, exhale to press, and then inhale to pull it right back down, using my other hand to help. So when I do overhead pressing, I like to tell people, remember when you were a kid and there was a truck driving by and you'd go, to try to get the truck driver to beep back? That's the groove that we want in our press. So I'm gonna keep my palm in and then turn it out at the top, then pull right back. So, Then finally, I like to use my kettlebell as a conditioning tool. And today we're gonna go over kettlebell swings super fast. So again, three kettlebells, 1 longevity tool. Okay, so I'm gonna take my kettlebell, create a tripod so my feet, the bell is at the tip of my tripod here. I'm going to hinge back with my hips back, the crown of my head to my hips, 1 long line. I'm gonna grab the kettlebell here, tip it towards me, and then from here I want to backswing, and I'm just gonna explode up into my standing plank. So backswing, explode, backswing, park it. Pull your shoulders away from your ears, backswing, explode, backswing, park. So now I'm working on kettlebell swing for conditioning. I'm gonna put that together and do some multiple swings in a row. So here to here, here's my breathing, exhale, inhale. then I'll park. So that is my kettlebell swing as a conditioning tool for longevity. I put all those things together and I have one complete workout: mobility, strength, conditioning.